Hello everyone, my name is Tyler. Welcome back to another installation of IndySoft's Tip Tuesday. This week we're going to talk about a little used part of the equipment view, the spare parts tab. So we're going to jump over to our equipment view. And the spare parts is one of the tabs that can be exposed and displayed down here at the bottom. And what this really does is it allows a visual representation. You can import an image that you can then link individual parts that belong to a parent piece of equipment and have that visual representation and then navigate to the parts through that. So let's start by adding an image. So we'll come in flowcharts and images, and we're going to add that's pulling our image in. Now when we come over to the spare parts tab, it's going to create that for us. And now you'll see sometimes the image is larger than you have the space for, and you can manipulate the size using your plus and minus icons here, or you also have the ability to pop this out into its own window. Going to continue to use this window down here, and so shrink that down a little so we can see it. Now we're going to add our parts, and we can select from our equipment list, and this will be our projector lens. I'm going to pause the video while I add a couple more parts. Okay, now that we've got a couple more parts added here, we want to add those and link them to our diagram. So we can recreate our flowchart, and it's this left-hand icon here. It's going to ask if we want to recreate. And we are not going to push the design to the related parts just yet. So you'll see it added all of the parts to the left-hand side of our diagram, but we want those actually in the correct locations. So now we're going to edit this flowchart. This is going to open up a visual editing tool, and while there are a lot of options in here, today all we're going to explore is moving the locations of these. So we'll stretch this out so we can see our whole image here, and then we're just going to grab our different parts and we're going to move them to the locations. You can resize these to make sure they cover all that you need. Okay, now we've added our parts on here in the correct locations of our diagram, so we're going to close and apply changes. We're still not going to push this to the related spare parts just yet. Okay, so now you'll see that we have those parts, those links, put in the correct locations around our diagram. Now each one of these different labels can be manipulated through the Options tab. In here you have the ability to change size, color, but one of the also great options is you can change your associated description. So right now, you can choose from any of these fields, and then when you update, the captions here for these will change. So once you're in here, one of the main purposes and features of this is to be able to navigate to these individual parts. So you can look through the tree view, see the association and the different part information here, but you can also just click on any of these labels. That's going to take you directly to this part. This is actually pulling in a previously pushed diagram. So I'll show you if we come back to our main assembly, which you can navigate to through either the tree view or by clicking on the header here. Now we're going to push this to all the individual spare parts. So now when we jump to any of these, you'll see we've moved to the correct part. See its position in the tree view, and the diagram is associated with that. Hope this helps you. Thank you for joining us for another installment of IndySoft Tip Tuesday. Thank you.